Hello everybody and welcome to Learn Penang Hokkien on YouTube. Today I'm doing another video on the Straits of Georgetown in Penang Hokkien series. In this video, we are going to look at Beach Strait, one of the oldest streets in Georgetown. In the past I have covered Light Strait. We are going to look at the difference between Light Strait and Beach Strait over on Google Maps. And for this particular video, we are not going to do the entire Beach Strait, but rather just a stretch of Beach Strait. But to explain all that, let's go straight on over to Google Maps. So here we are at Google Maps, and before I continue with my explanation, I just want to tell you that all the information that I share with you in this series of videos will be compiled into a Google Maps where you can click on the links on the maps to show you what the name of that street is in Penang Hokkien. And I will put the link here down here so that you can go down to the description and click to go to the Google Maps. So now, in this particular video, we are going to cover one stretch of Beach Strait, and it is going to be from the roundabout here all the way until China Strait, until the junction of China Strait, okay? From here until here. And before we go to that, let's look at the difference between Light Strait, which we covered in my previous video, with Beach Strait. To do that, I'm going to drop the Pac-Man, the Google Pac-Man here, and this is Beach Strait. Okay, this is how Beach Strait look like. And in comparison, this is Light Strait. Okay, this is Light Strait. And what you can see immediately is that Light Strait is as straight as an arrow. In comparison, Beach Strait meanders around because Beach Strait in the past actually follows the contours of the shore itself. That's why it's called Beach Strait. So in comparison, Light Strait is almost arrow straight, but Beach Strait will be a little bit zigzag. So that's the difference between Light Strait and Beach Strait. This stretch of Beach Strait from the roundabout until the junction of China Strait was known in the past as Ang3mor3 or Ang3mor3 or simply Thor3khor3. But what is this Thor3khor3? Thor3khor3 means warehouse or godown or offices. So this stretch of Beach Strait from here, the roundabout, until China Strait was the European commercial strait. And the Hokkien word Thor3khor3 is also the word that gave rise to the Malay word toko. Toko in Malay as well as in Indonesian, toko, comes from the word Thor3khor3 in Hokkien. This stretch of the strait, you can consider that as the European commercial strait. Yeah, Georgetown in the past is like segmented. This part is for Europeans, this part is for Chinese, this part is for Indian Muslim, and so on. So this part of Beach Strait all the way until China Strait is Ang3mor3, which means the European commercial strait. And in particular, this part of Beach Strait is all European offices, such as over here we have what was previously, let me show you on Pac-Man, on Google Street View. Over here in the past it was Standard Chartered, and then across here we have Logan's Building, and then Whiteways, and then over here we have HSBC. And on this side is these are government buildings. There is an ensemble of government buildings here, which today only this part is left, and this part is today now the Jabatan Hal Ehwal Agama Islam Pulau Pinang. This section was built in 1891 to house the land office, and once upon a time the building wraps around like this. The first portion was built along King Edward Place, and then this section was built in 1891, and then another section was built at the early part of the 20th century, so that it forms an ensemble that is a U shape like that. But today, only this portion is standing because all of this was bombed and destroyed during the Second World War. So only this part is available today. But what I'm telling you today is on this stretch of the strait, and in Penang Hokkien it is known as Ang3mor3, and I'm going to show you how it's written in Taiji Romanisation, in Church Romanisation or Peh-oe-ji, in Tai-lo or Taiwanese Romanisation, as well as using Chinese characters. In Malay, it is today known as Lebo Pantai, and in English, it is Bit Strait. So that's our video for today. I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please give this video a like so that YouTube will show it to more people, and more people will be able to appreciate Georgetown and Penang, not just in English or in Malay, but also in Penang Hokkien. Yes, we are living in a very heritage and history rich place, and it's my joy to be able to share all this information with you. I hope that you will join me in my next video, and to be notified of that, please subscribe to the Learn Penang Hokkien YouTube channel so that I can always keep you updated. So that's it for this video, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.